You can't scale what's already draining you. Oof, did that one hurt a little bit? Ha ha! If your current offer model requires you to show up constantly, over deliver to really prove your value, or personally hold every single one of your clients' successes or failures, then scaling that version of business will only multiply your exhaustion. And when clients come to me with this exact situation, I always tell them that instead of focusing on what to add, I want them to focus on what to build in, the foundational pieces that allow your offers to grow with you and not against you. And this applies to all businesses. And I promise you, we are going to cover every single one of those businesses. But in this episode, we're speaking directly to the coaches and the educators in this industry. So today, we're talking about three must-haves when you're creating a coaching offer that is designed to scale sustainably. So your growth feels supportive, consistent, and aligned with the way that you actually want to work. Let's get into it. Listen, you don't need another podcast teaching you the latest hack or overnight tricks to how to make money. What you need is a business that is actually going to last, one that grows with you, fuels your life, and doesn't burn you out. Insert me. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Built to Last. I'm Mara McDonald. I'm a business growth consultant and an online business sustainability mentor for entrepreneurs who are done chasing quick wins and ready to build something actually sustainable. Each week, I'm going to be sharing strategies, perspective shifts, and leadership lessons that will help you refine or expand your offers, simplify your marketing, and grow a business that's not only profitable, purposeful, but truly built to last. If you're ready to stop building for right now and start building for what's next, then let's dive in. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Built to Last, where we build businesses that are truly built to last. Ha ha, clever name, Mara. I know. And before we really dive into today's podcast episode, as I start every single podcast, let me just take a second and just say thank you so much to my audience. The fact that I have random people reaching out to me, telling me that they've discovered my podcast and it's just changing the way that they approach their business, it honestly means the whole entire world to me. I built this business to help other people grow and expand their business in a way that allows them to put life first in a sustainable way. And doing that through offer refinement and creation, messaging, positioning, and marketing. And so every single time I get a new subscriber, every single time somebody reaches out to me telling me that somebody sent them this podcast, it puts the biggest smile on my face. And if you're somebody who's listening to this for the very first time and you're looking to expand your business, whether that's your first 100K or multi six figures, or maybe you're a 7-figure plus business owner and you're looking for a way to continue to expand truly in a way that's meant to last, you are in the right place. Hit that subscribe, follow along, leave a review, and share this with your business bestie. Welcome to my world. So, let's dive into today's podcast episode. And like I said in the intro, I'm going to be covering this topic with every single different type of business: traditional businesses, private practices, service-based businesses, product-based businesses. But today, I'm talking to my coaches. I'm talking to my educators. Whether you're a private practice owner who's looking to add a coaching offer, or you're a product-based business who's ready to expand in education, or maybe you're a service provider who's sitting there thinking about creating a coaching offer and you find yourself listening to this episode because you're just curious, this is where you want to be. We're going to be talking about today what it is that you need in order to build a scalable, sustainable coaching offer. Okay. And sustainability is the key word there. An offer that is going to fuel your life instead of draining it. And the very first thing you need, we're just diving right in. Okay. The very first thing that you need in order to build a coaching offer that is scalable and sustainable is a clear, repeatable process that actually gets results. And I know, sounds simple. You're sitting there saying, okay, Mar, obviously I need a clear process. But do you know how many people are out there creating offers and they're calling it customized? But really what it means is they have no process whatsoever and it's completely and totally chaotic. That's not what we do here. Okay. We start with your process. And if you've ever found yourself feeling like every client is different, or like you have to start from scratch every single time you get a new client, that's your sign that your offer isn't ready to scale yet. That's your sign you need to refine. Because a scalable offer is built around a repeatable process, one that guides clients through a clear journey with consistent milestones, checkpoints, and phases. Now, when I say that, please do not get me wrong, okay? This does not mean that every client experience becomes cookie cutter or you can't customize learning. That is by far the farthest thing I am possibly saying, okay? I want you to customize. I want you to personalize to every single client that you have. But what it does mean is you have a strong foundation that allows you to personalize within that structure. Instead of reinventing your approach every single time and wondering, oh, are they going to see results this time? You have a process. Let me give you an example. Okay. I'm going to use my own program right now. I'm going to use Mastermind. Now, for those who don't know what Mastermind is, I have a mastermind, the Scale Sustainably Mastermind, where it's long-term mentorship where we really work on scaling your business in a sustainable way through offer creation and refinement, through positioning, through marketing, and through our leadership. And every single client that comes through this program, I have them do the same three things. Okay. They map out their goals, they show me their schedule, and we audit their product suite. And what we do is we find the gaps that are stopping them from that sustainable growth, and we come up with a plan to close it. I also know that every single person that comes through this mastermind is going to focus on the sustainable growth through their offer refinement and creation, through marketing, and through positioning of their offers. This is my process. However, while the process and the system is the same for every single client, I also know that no experience is going to be the same. I personalize within that process to each client. One client might have a strong offer suite, and what they need more attention on is their messaging. Someone else might have a team, and instead of new offers, they need to focus on delegation. Someone else might have a strong offer, positioning, and marketing, and now they're just looking to expand onto new platforms. You have to have a clear process, but you also have to be able to customize within that process. What this does, it makes it easier for you to delegate. It creates better content for you so that way you're actually able to convert and call in those higher level clients that you're craving to work with. And it allows you to help clients get better results and faster. It gives you the ability to step back from constantly explaining and start refining how you deliver that transformation. You can't scale chaos, but you can scale a well designed process. Let me say that again. You can't scale chaos, but you can scale a well designed process. And so what I want to ask you, right? If you're somebody who is a coach already, you're already having a coaching offer. Is yours a little bit chaotic? Where can you refine so that way you really have a process and customize within it? And if you're somebody who's looking to build the first coaching offer, then start with that process. Okay, that's the first must have, right? Having a process. But that brings me to the second must have for every business who is looking to refine or develop a coaching offer. And that's not only scalable, but sustainable as well. So, step number two, you need to have a support container that doesn't rely on constant access. Because here's the thing, okay? You can't scale if your client's success depends on having unlimited access to you. I should know. I have done that. Been there, done that, drained me, burn it to the ground, and rebuilt. A lot of coaches design offers that sound supportive. Things like you have me in Voxer anytime or unlimited calls. But those models, they drain your energy and they don't teach clients to really trust the process. They don't teach clients to trust themselves. They don't teach that independence. It creates dependency. And the hard truth, it's not that your client need these deliverables. It's that you are adding it in to make it sound appealing so that way you see more sales. That just tells me you need to work on your positioning. Most of the time, clients don't need unlimited access to you. They don't need 10 calls a month. They probably don't even need 4 calls a month. Okay. If your goal is sustainability, what you need to design is an offer that supports your clients without requiring you to be on all the time. So, what might this look like? It could be weekly group calls instead of daily check ins. It could be 2 calls a month. It could be structured office hours instead of open access. It could be Slack or Voxer boundaries where clients know exactly when they can expect responses. It could be a resource library or curriculum that answers common questions before they hit your inbox. It can be the process in which they submit work feedback. It can be having designated days where you do work feedback. So every single day you're not sitting behind your computer creating stuff. Your offer should create both accessibility and autonomy. It all depends on what your promised transformation is and what is actually needed to reach this. And here's the thing they won't tell you. This is actually going to help you. Okay. Yes, it's going to help your clients, but it helps you as well. It's how you create a client experience that scales with ease, one that protects your energy while empowering your clients to grow and create the independence so they plug in for empowerment rather than them relying on you to solve all their problems. So, create deliverables that make sense to your offer and your energy and the transformation you provide. Those are the first two. Here's the last one. Number three, the third must have when creating a coaching offer that is going to scale and sustainable. Last but not least, in order to have that, what you really need is a promise that aligns with your capacity. Oof, that one's big. And this is where most offers fall apart. The gap that I see over and over and over. Your promise, the result your offer delivers, has to align with your capacity. The second your offer starts promising something that requires you to overdeliver, you've already outgrown your business model. It might work for the first two clients, or the third, or maybe even the first five, but eventually you're going to outgrow it and you're going to find yourself having to refine for that sustainability. A sustainable offer is honest about its transformation, but it also teaches you how to go deep with that transformation. You don't have to promise a full business overhaul if what you're really delivering is clarity on one piece of it. You don't have to promise six-figure results if what you're actually specializing in is helping clients create consistency and confidence in their marketing. Call it like it is, right? I feel like so often businesses promise the world because it's what we see is successful. So we want to compete with that, right? We see all these people marketing, I'll help you scale to six figures. Oh, scale to 20K months, 30K months, join my mastermind, I'll help you make seven figures. But all those people that you see, there is no way they're actually delivering those results in one offer. Okay, they're probably helping you in a specific area, like offer refinement, like positioning, like marketing, but they're lumping it all together so that way they can appeal to large masses and bringing you into one offer. That's not sustainable. They're not going to deliver on their promise time after time and time. They don't have a process that is going to allow them to scale sustainably. Instead, what I encourage you to do as a offer development consultant is really ensure that the transformation that you are delivering is clear, measurable, and something that aligns with your energy as well as your clients. All the other areas you find that you also want to teach on, they become other offers in your suite, which allow for client retention and in turn help you increase your revenue in a very predictable and sustainable way. This is going to be a long way. Scaling sustainably starts with being realistic and proud of the transformation that you deliver and you deliver best. That's what helps your business grow through alignment, not obligation. So, those are three things you have to have when you're building not only a scalable but sustainable coaching business. If you're building or refining a coaching offer right now, check in with these three things, right? Do you have a clear process clients can move through with confidence? Do you have a container that supports both them and you with your energy? And does your promise reflect your true capacity, not just your ambition? When all three align, your offer doesn't just grow your revenue, it grows your sustainability, your reputation, and your freedom. Because sustainable scaling isn't just about what your offer can do for your clients, it's about what it allows you to do as well. Like I said in the beginning, I am so thankful for every single one of my listeners. This episode was for those who are looking to get into coaching. But as an offer development consultant, you already know that I'm brewing up something for my other business owners as well. So stay tuned. And if you are currently looking to build out your coaching offer, you should be in my offer development consulting. 3 months together where we audit your current offer suite, we find the gaps, we build out an offer, and we position it for sales. Talk about a crazy ROI, return of investment. This is where you need to be. I will put the link in the show notes. Oh, and if you're somebody who creates a new offer every single quarter to keep your audience fresh and active, my done for you offers are in the works and I cannot wait. But that's it for today. Until next time, you got this. I'm proud of you. I love you. McDonald out.